What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. I think we're live right now. Let me do some checks and then we'll get into everything. Hope you're all doing well. Let me open the chat so I don't miss out on some early chats. Let's see. Okay, I think that's set up. One sec. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. I'm not sure if I need to put my mic as close as I do normally. Let me place it like this and see if people can still sort of hear me fine. Otherwise, I can always move it a little bit closer. I think I place it like this because I'll probably be looking at this screen most. So this should be good. Let me just share a link in the Discord so people can know that we're live. All right. So I'm not sure if I should already start or not. I'll wait until like some people show up. Let me know if you're here, anyone. And I'll start a little bit. It's a pretty nice trade on Euro AUD. I had my alarm set for this one around here, but it doesn't seem like it got tapped. I really think the market structure and stuff is a lot cleaner past few days. Past few weeks actually. It's been getting better and better. These wedges seem to be strong. Wait, let me open up the trade that I'm actually in because I don't have that open right now. Nice, it did engulf, which is good. Would be nice to get another W. I'm not sure if I should share it in the trading channel as well, because I feel like most activity at the moment is like in the trading channel, but yeah. All right, let me take a quick little sip, stay hydrated. Let me know if you're here. Okay. I kind of want to like keep the interesting two things I wanted to talk about like a little bit later on. Oh, you're here. That's nice. Welcome. You remember the Euro USD trade, like from what's it, the 11th of May, which was pretty clean. I took this one. Oh, I think I exited here because it was overnight. Was this the moment? Yeah, this was overnight. It was 11 o'clock in the evening, so because you noticed your spread this evening, I was scared for similar things, so I exited here at 11, went to bed, and I woke up with it being like already at least 1 RR. Um, why did it take me all the way there? But yeah, I just want to showcase sort of these similarities. If you look at this, right, like this EMA, like the way price reacts to it, you have like three sort of rejections from it, right? Like it tries to close above, fails, tries, fails. This one tests it to perfection and then gets a huge rejection, like these three. And I remember I was in a little bit of a long here counter trend because to be honest, I was a little bit pissed that I missed this move because of the spread and stuff and the overnight, right? So I was like, okay, price will at least have like a little bit of retracement before it goes down. Like I expected the retracement to be a little bit higher. So I was like, short-term trade. I saw some nice rejection, so I was in profit. And then um, I decided to put my stops in break even instead of like closing at 1 RR and entering for a short here, which still like I wouldn't say it haunts me, but I mean if I look at it, I'm just, bro, why didn't I enter a short? It was like this was early in the morning. It was 7 o'clock in the morning here when I noticed it. So I was still tired. I just barely woke up, so I didn't, it wasn't my best headspace. But if I were so to say, I would enter here, stop loss above EMA. I think pretty clean. This trade was like, it's 10 plus R, um, basically. So with that in mind, right? With like this trade in mind, if we go to the GBP USD one, can we see some similarities here? Maybe, potentially. You know, we see one rejection, two rejections, three rejections, four rejections, and finally a fifth rejection of the EMA. Well, I was pretty confident after that. If you look at this, three rejections, goes down, after it pushed under, and then here even more. So yeah, I just basically did what I already saw like 2 weeks prior on another pair. I just literally executed upon it. Because I was annoyed that I missed it last time. So stop loss above the EMA, above the little structure. You know that I got almost stopped out by 1 pip. So it was very close. But yeah, I had my stop loss above everything. So yeah, you always have the chance if you have it too tight, you'll get stopped out. If you have it like this, you get stopped out. So I always give it a little bit more room. Which saved me this time. And it netted me like a nice little 6.6R. Now I see why you took it. Yeah, it wasn't just a fluke. It was, I noticed something. Um, and also it was just a massive bearish engulfing in overall, sort of bearish momentum. So yeah, but the EMA, just looking at these candles, I was pretty convinced it had a high chance of going down, or at least, worth the risk. Because I knew if I'm right, it's like 5R at least, like 6R, because I was targeting this area. And as you can see, like literally it touches, like my stop loss and my TP can't really be any better placed in a way, because I almost got wicked out. So my stop loss was like kind of perfect because it saved me. And then this one, the TP was like literally perfectly placed upon the area, because it just made sense for it to, as soon as it drops from one area, it will go to the next area basically. That's like pretty common for it to do. Hi Aditi. Sorry. Did Aditya. 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 Hard name for me to pronounce, but yeah, I'll look into gold in a sec. So yeah, this area is pretty strong. If we look at the line chart, it's pretty strong. So yeah, it made sense for the price to, you know, retrace back to that one. So TP was very nicely placed, stop loss very nicely placed. So I'm really happy with this trade execution wise. Of course, not with strat and stuff, but yeah, it's nice. Okay, so you want a POV of gold. I heard it was falling. Someone in the community said so. I'm not really a gold trader, but let's see what my sort of, yeah. We shouldn't talk about gold to Dits today. He's not very happy about it. He missed a nice little trade. Yeah, I just don't like trade. Like, in a way, it's very nice to trade these markets because it's just you look for longs and you're profitable. But then, as soon as you rely upon it too much, if you get comfortable trading this, basically, I think there are some traders that wouldn't be profitable in like normal market conditions, basically, that made a lot of money in gold, like the last year or so, maybe more. And then suddenly this happens, and now they're losing like a lot of their profits. That's just a thought I have, right? Because it's suddenly like if you're used to just buying, what are you gonna do as soon as the market just shifts structure and you know, are you actually, you know, do you still have a plan? Does it still work? Like, does your strategy work with like a little bit more consolidation or like different market dynamics? But yeah, that being said, that's just a thought of mine. Yeah, I think gold is sort of due for retracement. I mean, if you look at this monthly chart, it's due for retracement. But yeah, it's gold, so I don't really know if that's normal for gold to do. If I look back, like all, damn, it has a lot of data all the way from 75. What the? Okay, but if we look back, it doesn't have like big retrace. Like it never came back to this area, for instance, like never. And here it did a little bit, but yeah, it's very much overextended. But it's hard for me to say because I'm jealous of the way. No, I'm joking. I'm not used to like this level of momentum, and then you know it should have a retracement, but I also don't really want to go against a trend this strong, basically. So hence I don't really trade gold, but for me, it looks like it wants to go down now. Like if you look at the short term, it looks like it wants to go down. That's like a pretty strong move. It has had a mini shift of structure here. Let's see if there's any strong area. Yes. I think we're at a pretty strong area. So my analysis for gold right now would be because also testing the 200 EMA. So I think it's at a pretty important point right now. It will like it tried to break this area already once, twice, and it failed and it went up. So right now it's testing it again in combination with the 200 EMA. So I think honestly, if it fails to break it, then it will honestly at least test these highs. So you can be looking for longs for at least, you know, a few, how much is it? Like it will at least test this, which is like 30 pips. I don't know if you call it pips in in gold. Um, so then it will basically test, you know, test these highs, test this basically. So my analysis would be basically it breaks this, it retests and goes down, or it goes, you know, it fails to break this, it will test, it will either go down from there, or it will, you know, bounce through and go to the upside and test the highs all the way on the top. So that's basically my analysis for it. It's not. I would personally stay out of the markets a little bit until it breaks this area. I would stay out for shorts and or yeah, I wouldn't go for longs either because it's then still bearish. So yeah, I'm not keen on either, to be honest. I would wait for any of these scenarios to happen. If it breaks this area, longs are very clean. If it breaks this area, shorts are pretty clean. That is my opinion. We're in a little bit of consolidation here. A little bit of a range. That's my thought process about gold. These candles get filled so often. Euro AUD. Like I had my alarm set for Euro AUD and it was like almost tapped. Like this is the trade I wanted to take, basically. This is what I was looking for. I talked about it, I think, in the previous live stream, probably. Yeah, I really like this area. It's very strong. If you look at the, you know, the line chart, you notice it. It's very strong. So it only made sense for it as soon as it broke through to retest it. And it would have been a nice trade. But yeah, sadly, my alarm, I think it didn't get tapped, or maybe it did. Let's see. Do I get like log? It did. Yeah, because I had an alarm here. So my alarm got set, but it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I was sleeping. Yeah, my alarm got tapped here. So if I had actually my entry here, I would have been tapped in and I would have been... Where was my alarm? 75. My alarm was here. So if I actually entered, it's already... If I had set a static... Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. If I set like a static TP of 2.5 instead of limit order, it was already hit like whenever I woke up, basically. That would have been nice. Alarm set at one, like 1 got triggered, and then you wake up at 5. Well, you don't wake up at 5, but at 5 o'clock in the morning, you would have had your profit 2.5x. Yeah, would have been nice. But yeah, obviously my area, like I was looking for it here, it was just a little bit too low. I often have that where it's like I'm a little bit too tight with the area and the stop, but that's fine. I don't mind missing trades too much. I don't want to miss too much, but like missing some is part of the game. So we can go over some of the trade IDs that are here, because we've had some trade IDs in here. Michael's in USD JPY. Let's see how that's going. Kind of want to leave these open. USD JPY. I think it's having a little bit of a reaction. Did he enter? Nine o'clock in the morning. Ah, okay, so he entered of this one. Yeah. So if you would have entered on this one, you would have already had like 1 RR at least, but then of course it did retrace, so I'm not sure what he did. Maybe a tightened stop loss or not. It hit 1.5. Like I'm in this AUD USD trade, but as you can see what I drew up, it's actually like against my original sort of plan. Which of course isn't ideal, but basically I was expecting for this area to act as support, but it did have quite a strong bearish momentum, so it could also be right now like this. That's basically what I'm betting on right now. It's worth the risk because I entered a little bit late, so I have a little bit of a tighter stop loss, so better risk to reward ratio, which I like. Also happy to have passed another account, so I can sort of cycle through payouts again. Are you looking at anything Dits, or these trades were so good? It's just like these sort of candles in combination with an AOI or an EMA, you know, just rejection candles are so strong. Like even this doji in combination with, like it's all about these, like doji, doji, and you have like this doji. They're very, very good. These two under the EMA, these on the area, like under the area. It's just all we really need to do is just, you know, read candlesticks in combination with AOIs and EMAs. Just works. Set my buy order a little. Oh, you're also in GBP USD. You actually entered from the doji. Who are you? What's going on? Nice. I'm in Euro AUD. So I think that's like this trade. Are you in this for a while already? Like, is it from this one? I think it's from this one. All right. So you're up one. Well, you were up 1R, so that's good. You're trailing. I'm always sort of scared of these candles. These wicks get filled so often, and also the wick, it wicked lower than the previous candle. So I find these candles to be pretty scary, but the hourly looks pretty good. This candle looks clean. However, yeah, it just needs to break this now. If it breaks this, you're up for like a pretty nice trade. We'll probably go a little bit higher, but it's struggling right now. TUP USD, yeah. It's a little bit rough with the second sort of doji. The doji rejecting the doji. It's not ideal. Like you'd preferably want it to instantly reject like or react strongly from a doji, you know? Mm. Yeah, it is an AOI to be honest. Yeah, it's a pretty strong AOI. Far over to the left, but massive move. Like all the way to the left here? I still have my old sort of look here. Huh. December 2024. Purple lines, other colored like AOIs. Yeah, with this screen I find it hard to sort of with my bigger screen, with my wide screen here on the left, it's a lot easier to look all the way back and just see like clean areas. So from all the way back in, December, I was already using AOIs. What's all this? What did I draw up here? I was like drawing trend lines and stuff. In 29th of September 2023, I was like drawing up trend lines. That's funny. I'll take a look. Here I was marking like the higher highs. I was like, weekly is bullish, daily bullish, 4-hour bullish, looking for daily to shift the structure and then retest for AY. I have no clue how old this is. This is probably pretty old, like over a year. Let's check out the pictures then. Oh, you mean all the way from up here? Yeah, that's the picture you sent earlier as well. No, I was thinking you meant like the resistance where it's fighting right now, you know? But it has so much room to go, the Euro AUD for sure. If you look at this, it makes sense for it to retrace higher, you know? It does. I think if it breaks the recent structure, it could go, yeah, for sure. Are you in it with like the funded account? This looks good. On use like GBP USD, this looks like it wants to go down. 50 minutes, 30 minutes and a 50 minutes look like it wants to go down. Would be nice. 0.5% risk on that account. It's good. Oh yeah, made me think. I can actually enter a trade because why not? I have like this account set up. GBP USD. I'll jump in with you. This looks pretty decent. Nice risk management. Let's risk this. Whatever. Not the biggest RR, but I mean, for challenge account, I prefer to have bigger ones. So I might go for. I'm not. I need to think. I'm not in that trade anymore, right? So because I can't be in it with multiple. Now I'm in AUD USD. I close the GBP. Okay, so I should be allowed to do this. Oh, I'm actually already AUD USD. No, sorry. GBP USD. We're going for GBP USD. So I'm actually gonna risk heavy because the challenge account 1.5. Don't know how much margin I have. Preferably I would go for 2 lot size. Let's see. Am I over risking them? Yeah. Free margin 1k. I don't know what's the max, but yeah. Very small stop loss, 7.5 pips. Don't know how this, like, do I do it minus or no? Okay. Okay, this is fine. 800. We need a little more. 812 for the challenge. 820. That should cover it. Okay. So we're basically in this one. Stop loss at 85. Of course, there's a big chance of getting stopped out, but that's fine. It's worth the risk. TP at 600 on the dot. Okay. I joined in. Yeah, I'm in on the action. I'm in on the action. This looks good. On the 15-minute and 30-minute, it looks good. I want to see a strong reaction now. Yeah. I want to see a strong reaction. 5-minute candle. Wish it was a little bit stronger. Wish it closed under the 50 EMA, but oh well, we can't have everything. I want the next, like this 15-minute candle to close under here. It's possible. Kind of need it. Yo, Leo. What's up, buddy? If the 1 hour close like this, I don't know, I want to say it's free money, but I don't like it's wicked above, and sort of these dojis often get filled as well. Yeah, let's see. Good, good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, you saw the trade, right? Like the GBP USD one. Yeah, I woke up pretty happy with that. It's nice. I showed dits, like I literally sent dits like earlier, even earlier than I sent it to you, like that that I was going for like a weird twisted trade on GBP USD basically. But yeah, I showed dits just now as well, where like if we go to Euro USD, right? Remember this trade? Yeah, fucking fall down after. Yeah. You were in it as well. Remember this trade? I got out on Euro USD because of I was scared of potential overnight spread because this was at 11 o'clock in the night for me. So overnight spread would have potentially, you know, took me out. So I exited and then I woke up with it already left me basically. And then I entered around here for a long because I expected the retracement was a little bit of super trade, but I entered for a retracement because I expected it to be a little bit higher and then go down. So then look for shorts. So I entered for a small little counter trend trade, took a payout on it, so that's nice. But then I remember that I didn't enter here, but I literally called it on the Discord Like it looks like it wants to go down. Like literally, if I'm gonna look for it, Euro USD, Euro USD. Let's see, gonna find it. Yeah, here, here. Euro USD looking like it wants to go lower on the 4 hours. So I put my stops at break even for open positions at 7 o'clock 47. That was here. So it really looked like for me like it wants to go down. And instead of freaking getting out at 1R and just entering the short, which was pro my whole trend, you know, that was like basically pro my whole bias, pro everything, but I was tired because it was 7 o'clock in the morning. But me being stupid, not entering, getting stopped out at break even, and the next candle was this. So like if I literally entered here, that's what I showed did. If I literally entered here, because it was here where I sent it, literally it was literally here where I sent it. If I hired my, well, if I got out on my current positions, entered here, stop loss above the EMA, the rest is history, right? Like 15x. Like, really? Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, so that's really sucks. It happened to you as well. It happens to all of us, which is really the annoying part of trading. But then I entered this one, which was nice. So I entered this one, so I still got a nice little. I didn't collect the whole money. I exited on this one, I think, and I let AUD USD run, but I exited here at like 4 or 5x or whatever, and then it could have been a 10 plus X trade as well, which is fine, you know. Took another win here, nice. But then, so going into this, right? Like if you look at this, if you look at what happens here, right? These three candles. These three candles. Let's compare what's like literally it's the same thing, bro. It's literally the same thing. Big move down under EMA. Big move down under EMA. Retest EMA, fails, fails, fails. Retest EMA, fails, fails, fails. You know, so this time I didn't let it freaking slip and not enter because I saw it on another pair happen, and I've seen this happen so many times prior. I've collected a lot of money from this. Yeah, this time I entered, and that's the GBP USD trade basically. It's literally just looking at this, and of course this is also nice, engulfing on the daily, you know, overall bearish structure, like all bonuses and stuff. But just these candles in combination with it just failing the EMA, it screamed for me like it wanted to go down. And I saw it happen literally like 2 weeks ago on Euro USD. So this time I was not gonna let it slide, you know. This time I would get it. And it's amazing that it worked again and woke up with some nice profits. But yeah, it's just basically confirming, you know, that certain things just work in the market. Here as well, Doji on the EMA goes up, you know. It's like, it's nice. It is nice. I like it. Alright. So that's me rambling on about Euro USD and GBP USD. And how is how is our current trade going? Am I stopped? Wait, did I get stopped out? I think so. No, I didn't. Okay. I was scared for a sec. It looked like I got stopped out. Why does it look like I got stopped out? I'm literally in from this candle. Okay. No. Because it's in the same hour, yeah, okay. But Looks weird. And now me and Dits will just collect some money on GBP USD. All right. Let's get rid of this. It's in AUD USD. Let's see how that looks. I'm actually in the same trade. I forgot. It's nice that some people are trading like the same thing. Show them the challenge you passed. Yeah, I showed. Well, I didn't show it yet on. I can show it. Basically, it's this one. It shows you don't need a positive win rate to pass accounts, basically. 41% win rate over 34 trades. It's crazy how long it took this account. Normally, there's no way I'm normally like taking this long on accounts. But if you look at the equity curve, is it just this month? Is it this month? Maybe can I go back? Well, this month, the 14th of May, as you can see on the equity, I was like at 431, 421, you know, like, and then here on the 21st of May, I was at 450. So I only needed like 500 and I was up twice. And I think one time prior as well, before this month, I've been up on this account multiple times 4.5% when I only needed like 5%, so like 0.5% left. So this account felt a little bit cursed. So I had like the conversation with Dits yesterday where I was like, are you gonna tighten stop loss? I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Fuck that. I'm not gonna do it. So this is the look of someone who, you know, with good risk management basically, because I lose a lot, but then if I win, I just compensate it, right? Like it's just it's not maybe not the best risk management, but it's definitely it's good enough to pass your challenges for sure and get money out of the market. And on Euro USD, but doesn't look the best for now. I think did Michael tighten stop loss on the USD JPY or not? I lost one on USD JPY. Oh yeah, yeah, I saw it. Oh shit, unlucky. Yeah, on Euro USD. Oh shit. It's close to stop loss, yeah. Okay, need 820 bucks for this one. I'm not sure if this is over risking on these accounts, like margin only 1k left. Not sure if they like it. But yeah, I just want to pass these accounts fast, like I don't want to hold on to them. I'm not trying to marry my accounts. The half hour looks really good. 15 minutes, I said I wanted to close under here, but now the next one needs to. The next 15-minute needs to close under here. Otherwise, I'll probably get stopped out, but you have a little bit bigger stop loss, so you'll probably be fine still, but yeah. We need this one to close pretty bearish, otherwise the wick will likely get filled on the top side. Nice video, by the way, Leo, this morning. I watched it. Looks good. Looks good. Nice little thumbnail as well. There's a sexy man on the thumbnail. Like it made me click very fast. Yeah, we love your smiley face, for sure. Come on, go down. Yeah, the thumbnail's great. I'm happy to have like another best account, like I already said, to DITS. But yeah, it's nice. I can cycle some more payouts, you know, just go for bigger ones as well. It just made sense again for me to collect the small payout on the other one. Like I have back to back to back payouts now on the account, and each of them pay for multiple accounts of the same size, you know. So it just makes sense to collect them at this point. Um, like with the 3 payouts I can at least buy 10 accounts, like 15 accounts probably, like 15 accounts of the same size. So yeah. Yeah, the Discord is looking nice. Some new people in there. We're steadily approaching 100 members. We have like 1, 2, 3, 11, 14. We have 95 members now. 95. It's crazy that like the amount of members compared to the subscribers, because we have like 225 subscribers, and then we have almost 100 members in the Discord, which is like um bro, it's like almost half, you know? Like it's 45%. 40%, 45. Your mindset is your best skill. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think just candlestick reading and just overall risk management. And you know, I went to bed being up, like up 1 point whatever percent, 1.5, 1.3 or whatever, completely relaxed, just chill. Really honestly didn't care if of course you care, but if it hit stop loss, I was completely fine. If it hit TP, I'm I'm happy, of course, but I mean, it doesn't really affect me. I went to bed like a baby. I didn't woke up, check my phone or anything. As soon as I woke up in the morning, I did like not even instantly. I was just waking up slowly, and I was like, oh yeah, wait, I'm in a trade. Let me check. And then then I checked, and I was like TP, and I was like, oh damn, that's nice. Yeah, it's a nice way to wake up. Yeah, for sure. They're just missing all the juicy info that we put in the group. I think people do really appreciate like the work but mostly you, I think, have put in the Discord with like all your like the news and the trade IDs and all that stuff. I think people really like it. Also did sharing his analysis, so both of you, I should say. It's nice. By the way, I showed Dit the strategy. Shall we like Leo? It's crazy, bro. I'm telling you. I think I can go over it because there are not a lot of people watching right now, so we can go over the other strat for a sec, I think. So it's this one. Have you seen it? What I sent you? You want to keep it private for now? All right, let's keep it private. I think the live will probably end soon anyway because yeah, I need to work on the thesis today for quite a bit. Um, yeah, it's not busy as we can see, so it's like it's a chill vibe. Me and uh, Me and Dits just need to wait for a little bit until we can collect our profits from GBP USD. Up 1%. Yeah, let's push. I can't freaking wait, bro. It's been years that sort of it's been in the back of my head that I knew, okay, I need to do it still. I need to do it still. I did an attempt like a few years ago, which was like horrible. So that took its toll, you know? And then now to think it's only like less than a week away for it to end, yeah, bro, I'm I'm just happy with it either way. This shit, like this trading stuff, will print the money, I'm sure. Like it will print money. Um, just want to put more time into it. Like for instance, like this trade is just, I mean, up already a percent, which is nice. Millions, yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's doing what I wanted to do. Nice. You just know it will test it at least. Like you just freaking know. Like it's just so common. It's like, and if you zoom in on it's just beautiful. It's like art. It's literally, it's like art. This doji testing the 50 EMA. You know, it's just beautiful. Hope it continues, but yeah, this looks amazing. Why is my TP this big, by the way? Because maybe because of the commission or something. I only need 8% and I'm risking 1.5, so it should be like, you know, what's it, like 5.5 or something this instead of 6.7, but yeah. All right, let's see. Are you up now as well, Dits, I think? Yeah, you entered from the doji, so yeah, you're up now. Nice. We need is 20 seconds to close strong, but it's always fighting, like the last seconds always hard. This doesn't look too good. We need it to go lower, come on. A little bit lower, but okay, let's see. Did it close under? Well, structure-wise, yes. But I would have liked it to engulf, you know, 15 minutes as well. Nice. That's good. That's what we wanted to see. This is good. Looking good. All right. I'll just let this run to stop loss or TP. We'll see. AUD, USD. I'll let this run to stop loss or TP. Same story. And I wish I could say I'm going to chill, but I'm going to work on something amazing, which is the thesis. So yeah, I think I'll head out. I'll stop the stream and start up that shit. So yeah, thank you for being here again. Hope it was good. I enjoyed it, and yeah, hopefully see you in the next one. Let me know how the testing and stuff goes. Leo apparently wants to keep it a little bit of a secret. I think that's also not secret but private. I think it's good until we test some more. I sort of agree. So yeah, let's just see how that goes, everything. All right. See you later, bro. See you later, Leo. If you're still here as well. See you later, anyone else. Thank you for watching. And yeah, feel free to subscribe, join the Discord, all the good stuff. See you later. Oh yeah, I'll check it out. See you later, bro. Bye bye.